everyone. Welcome to the Seeds of Success podcast, hosted by Dottie San Martin and myself, Orly Rivera. This show is your weekly dose of knowledge, insights, and actionable tips to transform sinners into striking successes. Whether you're a seasoned industry professional or just stepping onto the lanes, we've got you covered. Dottie, so the other day, I'm going to the mailbox, and so where I live now, I get more, and I don't mean to be mean, junk mail than I've ever got before. It's like every day piles of these little like postcard things and from different companies. And, I usually toss them. I don't just toss them in the trash. So I'm not that mean. I usually just toss them on the counter. I don't take a look at them, so I don't even know what's in there. And the other day, I'm online, I'm on social media a lot, and I see one of the Chamber of Commerce down the road in one of the surrounding towns is having an event, and these girls make these videos, they're always funny and stuff. And it makes me, I'm like, I want to go to this event. And I'm telling my wife about it. And she says, yeah, I knew about that. And I was like, how? Did you see it online? She says, no, it was on one of the cards that comes in the mail. So we're a little different sometimes, so there's some people like those cards and some people like me, like seeing it online. I'm influenced easy, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have that same problem? Are you do you look at the things in the cards or what do you do?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have a thing for like anything that comes in the mail. It has to grab my attention in one of several different ways. I like stuff that has a unique feel, like the paper is unique. I know I'm weird. I also like to go shopping for school supplies, so go figure. I also like things that are a weird shape, or that the color combination catches my eye. So those are the things that normally attract me most. But what you're saying, Orly, that does not surprise me at all. And I'll tell you why. Today's younger consumers, Gen Zs, which are age 13 to 28, and millennials, hello, Orly, which are ages 29 to 44, they're really reshaping our landscape. They have preferences that we have to be mindful of. But one of the things that's really, really interesting is that, for example, the 63% of the younger consumers say that social media ads and reviews influence them more than traditional advertising. So there you go. You're one of that 63%, Orly.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm influenced easy. Some of the stuff I want to buy, I'm like, my wife will be like, why do you want to buy that? Did you see a commercial? I'm like, no, I saw some guy using it online on TikTok and it looks cool. It has to work, right? It's online. You have to believe everything online, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, we really need to be very, very mindful of today's younger generation, those Gen Zers, those millennials. They're really reshaping the landscape, the entertainment landscape. And we know if they don't respond to traditional advertising for that particular group, we need to look at where else we need to be meeting them at, right? So, and we know that for them, they like to go out with their friends and they want to have fun. It's about connecting and self-expression. But the really interesting thing, and one of the main reasons that we need to pay attention to this younger generation, our Gen Z's global spending is projected to surge from $2.7 trillion that it was in 2024 to hold on to $12.6 trillion by 2030. This is huge.
That's a big jump. Yeah.
This is a huge jump. So this is why we need to pay attention to our younger consumers. We need to be meeting them where they're at in our advertising. And one of the ways that we can do that, social media offers us a great opportunity for user-generated content, right?
Yeah.
So we can, and one of the ways you can get user-generated content is by delivering a great experience that people want to grab their phone and record it or make sure that their friends know what they're doing, right?
Yeah, I have a perfect example of that. Back in the day, you would get a coupon in the mail and like redeem this coupon for this or that, And this has even been a while back. I mean, when I was working in the radio station, we were giving away some shirts and we said, download the app that we have and then bring that app to the concert and show us it on your phone, and we will give you a free shirt. You know what I mean? Because we were reaching out to, they weren't going to look for a coupon in the mail. They knew, I get on my phone and take it to you and show it to you on my phone.
Yeah.
That's how you have to kind of work with different, that age group now. They want to be able to show you something. I mean, that's why they do digital coupons these days. That's probably why they even do digital tickets. Nowadays you don't even get a ticket anymore. You have a digital ticket.
Yeah, it really is all about making sure that you are tailoring what you offer and how you promote to that audience. It is going to be your future. I don't care if you're in the bowling business or the restaurant business or what business you're in. That is our customer of tomorrow. And if we can tap into that $12.6 trillion, we are setting ourselves up for success for our future. And, there's a lot of different ways that you can encourage them to give user generated content. Of course, if you've got something going on, for example, it's really easy when you have a product like a LED wall, like the Cubica AMF Neoverse, because everybody's wanting to take pictures of that and go live and all that kind of stuff. But you can also do it if you don't have something as amazing as that. You can run different promotions where, for example, Lucky Train. If you run Lucky Train and you're live when you and you get chosen a winner, you get a big prize, a big gift card to the bowling center or something of the like. So there's ways that you can do it. You can create selfie frames that you can pass around during open play or during events. People love to do selfies with these fun little frames that, of course, has your bowling center web address on it or logo or whatever. Make sure that you're getting that opportunity to brand your center. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to encourage people. But the best way is to just deliver that over-the-top experience that everybody says it's Instagrammable.
Yeah, and one thing I'm thinking of that you bring up a lot is I'm thinking almost like, online, a lot of people do these unboxing with products. And that's why these companies are sending them to these influencers, because they want people to see what they're doing. But you kind of do, I guess you would call it like an unboxing of a new product, like not just a product like, some kind of spray, but if you're getting new lanes, show that, you've mentioned it plenty of times, show that big, semi backing up to your center, unloading this palette of something that's new to your center, share that experience with them so they get to see, oh, wow, that's coming soon here. Like, oh, I'm ready to go check that out once they have it.
Yeah, and that does not come across as being salesy. Let me tell you, the younger generation can smell it a mile away if you're trying to sell them something. Let them be part of the story. They love to be a part of the story. And by doing just what you were just talking about letting them be a part of getting something new in the center, they love that. They buy into that. They want to see that. They want to see what's behind those curtains back there. What is that back there? What do these machines look like? You've proven that with your TikTok video that's gotten millions of hits because people want to see what's behind the wall.
Yeah.
So that's how we meet our customers, our younger consumers, where they're at.
I agree. Yeah. Show them what you have, show them how you're getting it, show them how it's used. Let others show it. Encourage others that come into your center to show it. It might be a little promotion you do. Hey, want a free soda? Post a video of you bowling on our new lanes or, with the Neoverse in the background. Like, have them share it. I'm sure they would love to do it and to help get other people in there.
Absolutely. And listeners, what are you doing to gather user-generated content from your customers? We'd love to hear from you. Be creative. That's all it's about. Deliver that great experience and it'll come.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, listeners, for being a part of today's episode of Seeds of Success. With decades of industry experience, we are honored to share our ideas, strategies, and trends designed to help entertainment centers like yours thrive and grow. Together, we're planting the seeds for a stronger, more successful future, and one that includes lots of user-generated content. Share this podcast with your team and industry friends, because the more seeds we sow, the greater the harvest. Until next time, let's continue to build success, one happy guest and one Instagrammable moment at a time.